Down the scrapyard, looked round for a big block. We ended up with 327, a 350 box, a Pontiac diff on the back. All the body mods were done in steel. Interior was carpet and vinyl. Seats out of the Peugeot 504, reupholstered, cost a tenner each in the scrapyard. The wheels were white spokes with a paint job, couldn't afford the price of chrome wheels. Dashboard homemade, bits out of scrapyard again, most of the stuff from the scrapyard. Paint job we did ourselves, which was 5 different blues, one tin of white, one tin of blue, mixed our own up, made our own blues up, 4 coats of lacquer over the top.
My name's Ilya. I'm the owner of the Corvette behind, which is a 1980 L82 high performance engine. It's 350 cubic inch, which is 5.7 litre. It's got rocket 5-spoke wheels, which I fitted myself. It's got BF Goodrich tyres, 265/50 by 15. It's done 7,000 miles from new. I've owned the car for about a year. It had 4,000 miles on the clock when I bought it. And I'm the owner of the Swan-Ness Garage, which you can see the wheels behind. We're the largest suppliers of custom wheels in the West Country. Literally any make we can supply. Also tyres, all makes, European and American. I had a Corvette prior to this one, which was a 1976 model, which I had for 5 years. But my love was the 1980 model. So when this one came up, I had to sell the other one to buy this one. Not more I can say about the car. It is what you can see. It is absolutely immaculate. It's like new. It's a fabulous car to drive.
Body Snatcher was instigated or built in 1977. Consists of a raised rod chassis, raised rod shell. We've got a Jag rear end in it, which is part Daimler, Jag and Kawasaki 900, which makes the suspenders just right. There's quite a few bits and pieces gone into it. We got now, after the rebuild last October and August, she's got the new paint job, 12 mirrors on her. She's also got such things as a new dash, which is a bat. That's enough to drive you up the wall, but at least it does make the crowds have a good look. I'd like to say that the show down this weekend been absolutely terrific. Really enjoyed it, and looking forward to coming down next time, possibly with a different motor. We don't know. We'll have to see how things go. I've got this one up for grabs, and if I can't get what I want, we might be turning it into a 6-wheeler and something different.
Right, it's a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. Bought it about 4 years ago. It's been fully modified with new fiberglass flared wings, rear Porsche 911 turbo spoiler, all fiberglass spoilers, running boards, 7x15 wheels with 255 tyres, fully modified tuned Beetle engine of 1600 cc's, bringing out about 125 horsepower, fully buttoned red Draylon velvet interior. All the suspension's been toughened to give a really good ride around the corners. Hope to get some more shows around Southampton, Poole area soon, and hopefully go up to London for a few shows.
This is a 1958 A35, and I built it up over the last 12 months. I bought it 7 years ago, totally standard, off a bloke in Exeter, near where I live, for £175. But I put it in my lock-up shed 12 months ago, totally stripped the car down to nothing, just a bare shell, and I made up my own rolling chassis using Viva front suspension, Jag back axle, a V6 3-litre engine, and when I had the complete rolling chassis rolling with the wheels on, I had to get the body over the top of the chassis then, so I channeled the floor 3 inches, and you know, it's quite complicated to do because there's a lot of work gone into the bodywork, and but put it over the top instead and bolted it all down various points, and it's got down sort of cosmetic work, then getting the body repaired and welded out the back doors and louvered the bonnet and boot and back panel. And I put it on the road, well, just over 12 months ago now. And he runs very well, like. Spent a lot on chrome work and I brought them down to show Friday. A very good show, I think.
I bought the car in 1982 and it was white and rust, more rust than white. Completely rebuilt it, as you can see, a lot of more steel panels. And I got into the custom scene because I got fed up with driving fast cars. No one took any notice of them. Whereas you drive something like that, it's hot it up, people notice you go by. It's taken me 4 years. This is the second rebuild the car has had. It was originally fizzy pop, now it's been rebuilt as street sneaker. The engine is full race, 132 brake horse, and it'll pull about 100 mile an hour in third, about 120 top end. All the interior and most of the mechanics were done by myself and my wife. The paint job I've done is a different concept, whereas a lot of people have cars with the paint going half and half. I wanted it to go the other way. I'm quite pleased with the final result. As far as the show, I reckon the show has been a great success. We've had some good cars here this weekend. We've tried to put on a good weekend with amusements, discos in the evening and food. And from most of the competitors that I've spoken to, they've had a really good weekend and we hope to see them back here again next year.
It's 1962 Vauxhall Cresta Model PA. Bought the car in 1980 and it was run for about 9 months as it was. The reason I bought the car primarily because the chassis was in a good condition, although the bodywork and the interior weren't all that hot. The first thing I attempted was to clean up the engine and engine bay. This was done when a 2.6 litre engine was installed. Unfortunately, the first winter the car had, the block was cracked, so out came the 2.6 and I inserted a 3.3 out of a later model PC Cresta. That engine ran fairly well, but I took it out again to recondition it and install a new oil pump. Whilst the engine was being reconditioned, the bodywork was attacked. Most of the panels were either rusty or holed, so a lot of welding was undertaken and filler here, filler there. In all, the bodywork was the worst problem because of the length of the panels and trying to get a straight line. But you see the car now, I'm fairly pleased with it, although a little bit more has got to be done. This is my second show and hopefully the car will be entered in a few more as the years progress.
My name is Lee Scott. I run a bright yellow Ford Daytona Morris Minor 1954. I've got disc brakes on the front from an MG Midget, a 1275 engine from an MG Midget with 1098 Morris Minor gearbox. All the interior is done in Draylon, brown and beige. This is my 5th show and I've got another one in 2 weeks' time. The wheels are Cobra 5.5 by 13s with Kelly Springfield 185 by 60 tyres all round. I've got a sunroof fitted, Olympus sunroof. I've got a Ford steering wheel with a rev counter and stereo with a graphic equalizer. Paintwork was done by one of my mates, Alan Sprague, and he did a lot of the engineering as well.
Car's 1967 Dodge Dart, purchased from Breakers 4 years ago. Running gear is Rover V8, stainless steel chrome, rear axle XJ6, 3.4 diff, chrome Typhoon wheels, paintwork done by owner, for Venetian red. Car has been to Cheltenham, Surf Coast, down in Cornwall. This show is a good show. Hope it's a success and we will be back here next year.
This is a Vauxhall Vauxhall Forenza. It's made in 1976. When I bought it, it was a 1300cc economy model, and stripped out all the old engine and running gear and replaced it with a 2.3 overhead cam engine. I'm not very good at engineering work, so this is a basic of a project. I thought I'd use any existing Vauxhall mechanics available, also to make it a lot easier to work on. I could remember what the vehicle was fitted with. It's been fitted with the droop snoot nose cone that's very popular now amongst some custom cars.